Welcome to Kieu Jung's channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so you'll never miss our heartfelt journeys of love, hope, and perseverance.
Today we continue the story of Sung Luyen. After discovering the mysterious jewelry bag by the roadside, she couldn't stop thinking about who might have lost it. Feeling that it was the right thing to do, she decides to go to the police station to report what she found and help return the treasures to their rightful owner.
On her way to the police station, Sung Luyen noticed the single woman she once worked for, standing by her old motorbike on the side of the road. The woman was on the phone, her voice trembling with worry. From the fragments of conversation Sung Luyen overheard, she realized the woman was talking to her boyfriend, who was working abroad. The woman was explaining that she owed a large sum of money, and the debt collectors were pressuring her every day. If she couldn't pay soon, she would lose her home. Her voice broke as she pleaded with her boyfriend to send money as quickly as possible. On the other end, the man tried to comfort her, promising he was working extra hours and would send what he could. Sung Luyen watched quietly from a distance, feeling a wave of sympathy wash over her. She knew everyone was fighting their own battles. With a soft sigh, she continued walking toward the police station, holding tightly onto the jewelry bag she had found.
Sung Luyen stopped to rest by the roadside for a moment. She looked down at the ring James had given her, its silver surface catching the sunlight. A faint smile appeared on her lips as memories of him filled her mind. Then, taking a deep breath, she stood up and continued walking toward the police station, her steps steady and calm.
Up ahead, the woman got on her electric bike and began to ride away. As she did, a banknote slipped from her pocket and fluttered to the ground. Sung Luyen noticed it, quickly picked it up, and called out for the woman to stop. The woman turned around, a little startled, then realized what had happened. When she saw Sung Luyen holding the money, her face turned red with embarrassment. She remembered that a few days earlier, she hadn't paid Sung Luyen fairly for her work. But Sung Luyen smiled gently and said, "It's okay. I don't hold any grudge. What matters is that you recognize your mistake." The woman lowered her head, deeply moved, while Sung Luyen handed her the money and continued on her way, her heart feeling light and peaceful.
A few minutes later, the woman asked Sung Luyen to watch over her electric bike while she walked a short distance away to take a phone call. Sung Luyen agreed, standing quietly beside the bike, her thoughts still lingering on the way to the police station. When the woman finished her call and turned back, her eyes widened in fear. Not far behind Sung Luyen, a masked man was standing partly hidden behind a tree, watching her closely. Panic spread across the woman's face. She waved her arms frantically, trying to warn Sung Luyen to get on the bike and leave immediately. But the noise from passing vehicles drowned out her voice, and Sung Luyen couldn't make out what she was saying. Confused, she frowned. Taking a cautious glance over her shoulder, that's when she saw him, the masked stranger staring straight at her. A chill ran down her spine. In an instant, memories of the robbery she had faced just days earlier came rushing back. Her heart pounded as she grabbed the bike's handles, climbed onto the seat, and turned the key with trembling hands. She didn't know how to ride an electric bike, but fear took over, and she sped off down the road, praying she could get away in time. The frightened woman, realizing the danger, turned and ran ahead as fast as she could. Meanwhile, Sung Luyen, still trembling, clung tightly to the electric bike's handles. She had never ridden one before. The wheels wobbled from side to side as she tried to keep her balance. Her heart raced, and the bike swerved dangerously close to the edge of the road. Suddenly, the front wheel hit a small rock, and Sung Luyen lost control. She fell hard into the grassy roadside. the bike crashing beside her. Dirt and grass clung to her clothes, but without hesitation, she scrambled up, wincing from the pain. She lifted the heavy bike back upright, pushed the start button again, and continued riding, still unsteady, but determined to get away. A few meters ahead, the woman hid behind a bush, trying to catch her breath. She watched the road nervously, hoping the masked man hadn't followed. When she saw Sung Luyen ride past, she waved frantically, but Sung Luyen didn't see her and sped right by. The woman gasped, grabbed her things, and ran after her as fast as she could. Moments later, Sung Luyen reached a narrow, overgrown path. The road was full of potholes and tall grass brushing against her legs. She tried to steer through, but the bike shook violently. With a sharp jolt, she lost control again. Both she and the bike tumbled into a thick bush, disappearing into the green. Breathing hard, Sung Luyen groaned and tried to sit up. Just then, the woman caught up, panting, her face pale with fear. She rushed over to help Sung Luyen to her feet, brushing the dirt from her arms. "Are you hurt?" the woman asked softly, her voice trembling. "I'm fine," Sung Luyen replied, though her knees were scraped and her hands stung. They both sat down for a moment, still shaken. The woman looked around nervously, making sure the masked man was gone. Between heavy breaths, she explained, I thought he was one of my debt collectors. They've been following me for days. When I saw him, I panicked and ran." Hearing this, Sung Luyen's fear softened into understanding. She managed a tired smile. "So that's why you looked so scared. I thought something worse had happened." The woman nodded, wiping sweat from her forehead. "I'm so sorry, child. You got dragged into my troubles." "It's all right," Sung Luyen said gently. "At least we're both safe now." After a brief pause, the woman helped Sung Luyen pick up the fallen bike. Seeing that the damage wasn't too bad, she decided to drive. "Come on," she said with a faint smile. "Let me take you where you need to go." Sung Luyen climbed on behind her. The electric bike hummed softly as it moved forward, carrying the two women slowly down the quiet, dusty road. Both relieved, both deep in thought about the strange encounter that had just brought them closer together. A little further down the road, the woman slowed the electric bike and eventually stopped on the side of a quiet lane, away from the main street. Sung Luyen and the woman both got off, taking a few deep breaths to calm their racing hearts. The tension of the chase and the near danger still lingered, but the calm of the shaded path around them offered a small sense of safety. The woman looked at Sung Luyen, her eyes softening. "Sung Luyen, I want to apologize," she said quietly, her voice tinged with regret, "for the way I treated you before. I didn't pay you fairly, and I know that wasn't right." Sung Luyen shook her head gently and smiled. "It's all right. Don't worry about it. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. What matters is that we recognize them and try to make things right. That's what's truly important." The woman's eyes glistened as she nodded, feeling a weight lift off her chest. For the first time in days, she felt a sense of relief, not just from escaping the frightening encounter, but from being able to admit her fault without fear of judgment. Sung Luyen, seeing her sincerity, felt her own heart lighten as well. They stood together for a moment in comfortable silence, letting the quiet of the road wrap around them. Birds chirped softly from the trees, and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze seemed to signal that the danger had passed. After a few minutes, the woman finally smiled, a mixture of gratitude and relief on her face. "Thank you, Sung Luyen, for understanding, for forgiving me, and for being brave today. I'll never forget it." Sung Luyen nodded, feeling warmth in her chest. "Be careful going back home. Take care of yourself." With a final wave, the woman got back on her electric bike. Sung Luyen watched her ride away slowly, the distance growing between them until the woman disappeared around a bend. Feeling a mix of relief and reflection, Sung Luyen adjusted her grip on the handlebars of her own bike, took a deep breath,
and continued her journey, carrying with her the lesson that kindness and understanding can turn even difficult encounters into moments of connection.
When Sung Luyen finally arrived at the police station, her heart was still racing, but a sense of determination settled over her. She carefully opened her bag and took out the jewelry she had found the other day, laying it on the counter in front of the officer. The shining pieces, rings, bracelets, and necklaces, glittered under the fluorescent lights, each one a reminder of the responsibility she had carried over the past few days. "I found this jewelry yesterday," Sung Luyen began, her voice steady but firm. "I wanted to return it to its rightful owner, and I also need to report something important." She took a deep breath and recounted the events, how she had been chased by masked thieves the day before, and how today she had encountered another suspicious person watching her. She explained every detail, from the roadside incident with the woman to the panic on the bike, so the police could have a clear understanding of the situation. The officers listened attentively, taking notes and asking questions to clarify the timeline. Sung Luyen emphasized that these encounters posed a real danger to the public, and that she hoped the police could investigate to prevent others from being harmed. The officers assured her that they would look into it, and thanked her for her courage and honesty. As she stepped out of the station, a mixture of relief and pride washed over her. Sung Luyen felt lighter, knowing she had done the right thing and had helped keep her community safe. She glanced at the bag one last time, thankful that the jewelry would soon return to its rightful owners. If you enjoyed following Sung Luyen's brave journey and want to see more real-life stories of courage and kindness, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Every story teaches us something about empathy, bravery, and the importance of doing what is right, just like Sung Luyen did today.